Hello friends, welcome back. So in the last step, we saw how you can create the REST template. Okay, how we can invoke the other microservices using the REST template. In this step, we will deep dive more into the two microservices. So just I want to show you how you can debug. Suppose two microservices have got set up in your local machine, and if something goes wrong, how you can debug this, right? So suppose I am doing just one mistake. Let's say instead of the from and to mapping, okay, suppose I am just instead of to I am just putting here from only by mistake, right? So in the human we can do the silly mistake, right? So instead of to I had to put to, I put the from. Okay, I need to find out how will you find this. See how the error will come. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, and let's go there. Okay, let it be run. So let it completed. Yeah, Tomcat got started. Now let's go there and run the currency conversion service from euro to INR or USD to INR, anything you can take. I'm taking USD, right? And enter. Now this error came, the white label error message. So lots of error coming here. Internal server error 500. It's not giving the what is the error, just it's giving the internal server error. Missing URI template variable 2 for method parameter of type string. So this gives the error, right? Missing template variable 2 from method, right? So missing template variable 2, right? So you can pass the 2 to fix this, right? So you can come to the code. Okay, control M, sorry, control M. Okay, and you corrected this. Instead of from, you to saved it. Let's pick the latest code. It's getting picked. Okay, I restarted. Go here and refresh this. Sorry, refresh this, right? It's working fine, right? Now let's say another mistake you are doing. Yeah, so instead of from 2 is coming and you are mapping, let's say instead of 2 you are passing here, let's say 2 you are passing from only. Okay, so whatever the value that are coming from, it should also going to it is also going to 2. So suppose you are whatever the value is from, that is mapped to this from variable, we are also assigning to the 2 variable. So suppose the first para from was USD, so here it will be also USD and there it will be also USD. So see how it's going to behave, right? Refresh this. Yeah, see now the error is coming. Java lang null pointer exception, internal server 500, right? Currency conversion calculator, get conversion details. Okay, native method, delegate is now coming into the picture. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so what is the error? So if you go here, so this error is coming, right? So from the currency conversion you are not able to find exactly what is the error, right? So how will you do this, how will you debug this, right? So maybe you'll require to go to the the currency exchange service. Okay, and that will have to check that log also, right? So let's see. I'm going here and here if you go in this section, so currency exchange service application is running on 8001 port, right? See here, so I'm just selecting that and now I am on the console of 8001. So if see if there is any error came, yeah, right, see null pointer exception error is coming. So it's giving the details, currency exchange service controller, get currency exchange rate. Okay, so while getting the currency exchange rate, okay, from that the entity bin, okay, it's getting the null value, right? So one thing we got to know, right? Currency exchange service getting null value, right? So come down, come down and see where it started. Thread started, thread started. Okay, and delegate method came. Now the current get current exchange rate is coming, right? From USD to USD, right? So you are not able to get the current currency exchange rate, right? So to better understand, let's say now I am passing from is getting past USD and 2 is also getting past USD, right? Since we have mapped it wrongly, right? So in the database the USD to USD is not available, right? If you go to the S2 database that we have written here, okay, in the currency exchange, this is the currency exchange. If you go to the data.sql that are getting uploaded, we have seen already in the previous step, right? So if you see here, we don't have a currency from and a currency exchange to with the same USD to USD, so it's not able to find that row, and if not able to find the row, obviously it will return the null, correct? So that's the issue, right? So if you pass any other value, right, euro to INR, USD to euro, then it will work fine, correct, if the mapping is correct. So even though if you are passing the input as a correctly, but inside the code you have mapped the same from variable into the to variable, right? So if you go to the your mapping, what have you done, right? Yeah, so for the two variable you are mapping the path variable from, so whatever the value is coming from that get mapping, okay, HTTP request from the from, it's getting assigned to the two. So even though if you are passing correct, you have written the code, you have done the mistake to map the path variable. Suppose you while pasting this from here to there, you did not change this, so that's why you are getting the error, because the same currency is getting passed for the from and to. And now just to change it to, right, and save it, let it pick up. Yeah, started picking because of the dev tools that we have added the dependency. So without restart, the recent changes will get picked up, right? So now it started, right? Now go to here and refresh this. Yeah, that's working fine. So suppose you if you want to pass euro and enter, yeah, things are getting changed, right? Exchange rate getting changed based upon the exchange rate, your total calculated amount is getting changed, right? So this is the simple example that I wanted to show you. There are many more challenges that will come once you started writing this, but while fixing the defect or while fixing the error, you will be learning more. Okay, so that's all for this session. In the next step, we will be setting up the fin client, okay, to call the microservices, right? So currently we are using the REST template to call the other microservices. Now in the next step we will be using the fin client. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching this. See you in the next step. Bye bye.